Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a testing out Talisa Tossell's white glue slushy tutorial plus her butter slushy, and I'm going to do my best to follow the tutorial exactly how she did it, and I'm going to give you all a 100% honest review of the end result, and if there's bead fallout, any of that. And sorry that you can see this camera in the way. I'm trying to get two angles for this video, so that's gonna have to be in the shot, but I'm gonna show some ASMR clips as well in this. So without further ado, let's get on into the video. Alright, so the first thing she did is she said she used the Elmer school glue, so I'm gonna start off with that and just pour it into the bowl. She didn't quite say how much she used, so I think that should be plenty. And then the next thing she said was she used vegetable glycerin, and so that's what I have. She didn't quite, she had like a little squirter to put it in. Mine's like a squirt bottle, so I'm just gonna kind of guess as to how much she did. It looked like just a few, just a tad bit. So once that's in there, I'm gonna mix that together and then add the scent. Kind of just looks like there's clear glue in there, but you can definitely tell, like, I don't know, it feels weird because like part of the glue feels like more liquidy, and once you put it in and part of it feels thicker. I don't know, it's really weird though. So now that that's fully incorporated, I'm gonna add, she said a scent, and mine's actually also from Just Scent, and I decided to use cinnamon bun. It smells really good. It's a nice fall scent. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in there. I am the worst at pouring in scents. Every time I do it, it like leaks over the sides and goes everywhere. But now I'm just gonna continue to mix that in. The scent's more on the yellow side, so it might tint the slime just a little bit. All right, so that's fully incorporated. So now I'm just going to start adding the activator. I hope this is enough activator. I just already had this on hand. But this is a teaspoon of borax dissolved in a cup of warm water. She did say it might use more because of the glycerin. So again, hopefully I have enough available. So I'm just gonna keep on mixing. With the glycerin, it kind of activates like glue-all, where it gets like little clumps in it. But obviously that'll even itself out eventually. And she did say to leave it a little bit sticky so that the beads have something to stick to. When I go in with my hands, I just spray, and not just a bunch of activator on my hands, so that if it's not done, it doesn't completely isn't just glue all over my hands. But obviously if activator or if borax bothers your hands, don't do that. So it's definitely still a little bit sticky, but I think with some kneading, I don't think it needs any more activator, just some kneading. Alright, so I finished kneading the glue in, and it's definitely on the thinner, a little bit sticky side. It's not super sticky, but it's still, I think, should be able to hold the beads in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So my beads aren't the exact one she has, but I'm pretty sure they're the same shape. I get my beads at Joann's fabric store. So now I'm just gonna knead in the beads. Alright, so far there's still been no bead fallout, so I'm just gonna keep on adding. Alright, so I think I'm just going to leave it like that because there's quite a bit of beads in there and there's no bead fallout, so I'm just going to let that be. Alright, so my opinions on this recipe. I think it's a super simple, easy recipe that most people could follow. Vegetable glycerin is a little expensive if I remember when I first bought this. But other than that, I think the recipe is really great. As I said, I never had any bead fallout. It's pretty crunchy and bubbly. The only thing, it's not like super duper crunchy, and that could be because I didn't add enough beads, or just because it's fluffed up from me kneading it and making it. But other than that, I definitely recommend you try out this recipe if you want to make a white glue slushie and don't have a recipe already. Yeah, there's no bead fallout, so it's really, really great, and I definitely recommend the recipe. For the DIY clay part, I'm just going to be showing you it on this camera. So she said to use polymer clay, and she had the Dope Slimes brands, but I'm using the Kawaii Slime Company. And I'm going to marble yellow, white, and orange. So I just put about this much into the container, so quite a bit, and then I'm just put that on top. I flattened it out a little bit, and then I'm just going to mix it, and we'll see if there's any bead fallout. Alright, so overall conclusions for the butter slushie. As you can see here, I'm stretching it, pulling it. It's really fluffed up right now. And there's not a single bead fallout. It does get a little sticky once fluffed up, but that is typical for any slime with clay in it. Throughout this whole entire process, making the slimes, filming them, fluffing them up, has not been a single bead fallout, which I find absolutely amazing. So I definitely recommend you checking out her channel if you haven't already. I'll leave the link in the description of the video where she released this recipe. She also released a bunch of other ones within that video as well. But at least for this one, it worked really, really well for both these slimes, and they turned out really well. I'd be happy if I paid for these slimes from a good, like a big slime shop, and this is what I received. So yeah, I really, really love the end results of these slimes. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and click the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And last but not least, I do sell slime and have a slime shop. It is called RJ Slime Co. On Etsy. I'll leave the link in the description. And in my shop is currently 40% off. I'm really trying to sell out. So it'd be awesome if you could go even check it out and purchase. So that'll be all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.